Hello and welcome to the first stage of the Prague Easter races. Here is the start and off I go. Well, not exactly. This is my wife. A kiss for a good luck. So to the first control. Well, still I'm getting to the maps, so I'm not really, I still don't know where am I going to run, but soon after I oriented myself, I decided to go along this meadow on my right, because I thought it's not that steep and I will be able to run. It would be probably much more difficult to climb up this steep valley. So here I'm trying to get to the almost to the top, almost to the gatekeeper's stand, or how to call that. And then I started slowly climbing up the slope, up the mountain, and yeah, it took me a while because it was really steep, and well, as you can see, the other runners were as well walking, and I think I didn't do a good job navigating, because at some point I turned too much to the left. You will see that in a minute. Well, maybe you can just, skip it a little bit if you don't want to listen to me commenting it. So here I thought that I'm at that greenish area already, so I continued. When I got to this point, I tried to continue to the right, but that was like too early. I don't know. Here, yeah, it is very steep, so I'm able to walk, but it's not runnable. And when I climbed up, I think I should have continued straight, but for some reason I decided to go around these rocks on my left, which now it doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why I did it. Maybe it seemed like an easier way how to get to this next level, so that's why I went around. At the end, I think it wasn't that bad of a decision. At least here I kind of catched my breath, and it was maybe more pleasant climb here, although still pretty steep, still kind of difficult. And it was when I get to this next level, like above the rocks, then the control was almost clearly visible in front of me, so I think it was a good move after all, instead of climbing from the right here, so this was good, but for some reason here I did kind of a mapping mistake. Not here, but I kind of got distracted maybe by
No, tam tím
these
směrem.
runners, or
43 tam.
maybe by that runner in front of me. And I actually thought that I'm one level below. Apparently I didn't really recognize these rocks. And maybe I got confused by the rocks that are above me.
Akorát ztratíme výšku.
And now I'm climbing down, so probably here I got confused by the, you know, contour level that I am at, and yeah, I didn't even realize that I'm climbing up here, so that was very weird for me after I analyzed my race. Now I'm seeing it, analyzing it for a third time, or how many I don't know. So here I basically climbed up, which was difficult but okay-ish in a sense of navigating. But I thought that I'm completely elsewhere. I think I will put a small arrow there in a while, so you will see on the map that I thought I'm on a path, on a track, but that path or a track is like 20 meters below me, somewhere else. It should appear shortly. So because of that, I kind of miscalculated, and I didn't even notice that there is this control. And if I did notice, I thought it's someone else's control, because I thought I'm on this level. You see the red arrow. So now I'm following the path, but I'm following the path that is below me, and I was really confused by the rocks. To me, they all look kind of similar, and now I thought I need to find this, you know, chute, or, you know, opening in the rocks, but this doesn't, like, it doesn't align to what I saw in the map, or what I thought I see. And now I'm climbing, and this was also confusing, but I thought, okay, I should be climbing, so I was still continuing this way up, which was like stupid, and I don't know why, but basically what I would say, I was lost, and I was not able to pick up on anything. Now, as you can see, there are more of these, and none of them looked like the one I was looking for. And I still continued up. I don't know how far I got, but maybe somewhere here I started to think that I must explore the rocks below me, but I wasn't sure where am I. You know, this was so, and I was so focused on the rocks that I couldn't find myself now. I should be getting back shortly. Bear with me a little bit. It's when I'm looking at it from the recording, it seems like a long time, but for me it wasn't that long. And man, I was so lost here. I don't even know why I continued. Here I thought maybe this is the one, and I started looking for that stone, but or a rock, whatever it was, but as you can see I'm completely lost. I'm not sure why I'm going here, maybe because I thought it's somewhere at this opening, and so I'm going around all these rocks. Yes, I think so. No. What am I going to do now? I'm wondering because I don't remember, but I think I went around. And yeah, silly me. Well, now I had to climb up because you can't jump across. But I didn't know where am I, so I'm not sure when I decided to go back. Yeah, you see, this wasn't a good choice. So I got back to the road and I decided to go back to the beginning, and I tried to, you know, my reasoning was, let's get back and let's try again. It took me a while. You saw that it took me like 3 minutes, 4 minutes probably, just to, you know, do this round. And now I saw some people, and I just went and asked, where am I? Because I was lost and I needed to, you know, just to get some advice from someone. I'm not sure if I catch this guy or which one of them. Yeah, I'm going to ask the guy who is coming to me from above, because now I'm totally lost. So, and he is even the same category as I am, so yeah, now I know where I am. Thankfully, he was willing to give me an advice. Otherwise, I would be... Now, as you can see, I picked up the pace and got to the control pretty quickly, found it easily, and now from that point, when I got, you know, aligned with the map and etc., I finally got it, you know. So here is the control that I simply ignored. And now I continued to control 3. This was kind of easy. I went back straight to that along this path because it was easy, and then like through the forest. Basically, it wasn't that difficult now. My attack point was the beginning of the valley. I did missed it a little bit because I was following this partial path. Yeah, I'm stopping a lot. That's what I see. The flow is not good, you know. I usually have to somehow correct myself, and so I'm still not perfect, not as I would like. I enjoyed this small path, and I think I knew where I am, so this was a deliberate choice. When I reached, I could have gone right already, but I just went for it now. I don't know why I continued. Maybe I missed something. maybe I wasn't really cautious, but I saw the beginning of the volley, so I knew that I have to go around. I think at first I didn't fully understand from the map the side where the cliff is, the side of the volley where the cliff is, so that's why I made this small mistake, you know, couple of seconds maybe. Yeah, here I was cautiously running and trying to pick up the right cliff. The control is not really visible from the top, so it's always tricky to find the control when you are on the top of the volley. Usually it's a little bit easier if you go from the bottom of the volley. Now, to be honest, I did some kind of choice that doesn't make a sense to me, you know. Normally I would say let's go straight to that small narrow volley that was on my left, but for some reason I decided to go straight to the right. Maybe I thought that I will go across the meadow somehow, you know, but then I got to this other volley and I saw how much I would have to climb up again, and I was like, no shit, I have to go down since I'm here, and then I will just follow the path and run around. So yeah, that's what I did basically, but this was not a good choice and I lost probably a minute, maybe 30 seconds, at least 30 seconds. So if you want, you can kind of skip it now, because I will be running all along this path and then to the main road, I think. So the tricky part here is to correctly, you know, decide and pick up where the volley might be. And yeah, I think I kind of had a good sense, and I corrected myself because I ran a little bit too far. And I saw other people going into this direction, so I followed them. As you can see, I'm not really fully decided. It's, you know, like I'm cautious, you know, not really running there. But since there are these people, I thought, yeah, it might be that. So at the end, yes, I was right. I found the control here, and to number 5 I decided to go back. So I guess you can just, you know, if you want, you can watch till I punch the control, but it's basically going up. I can see the control now, and then I will be going back. I decided that I will not be climbing back, and that I will go back to the main road. So I will speed it up a little bit. So from this main road, I basically decided to go straight up, to climbing up here. It looked kind of shallow. I wanted to find some shallower part of this valley, and I also noticed this guy on my right, and I thought he looks similar to my age, so I thought he must be going the same way as I am. And so since this point we basically ran together, checking on each other, so it was kind of easy, let's say, then the race. Now nothing really like difficult. I noticed that small clearing, so I knew where approximately I am, so I took a bearing and went straight through the forest, and I think I pretty much nailed the control correctly. So this was it was just difficult to run because there were, you know, the branches lying everywhere, and it was a small slope, but since I was already caught up in breathing previously, I just walked partly. Now I remember that I was thinking, okay, so now just you need to get to the edge and you should find it somewhere there. I think I was first at this control before the guy. So yeah, the control is now on my left. I just went there and saw it. So that was this was like a good you know, like reasoning and basically good execution. That's what I wanted to say. Good execution. The next control, yeah, well, I thought that I will go down again to the valley and then try to climb up to the left, where you see this little like curved, you know, contours, where there is this significant tree, which is this one on my left. Yeah, there was even a control. Again, I had to climb up this, so this was again, took me a while to climb it up because this was steep, and I was thinking at this point I didn't really know how I will really execute it when I will get to the top. So I just wanted to go straight when I get to the top and to hit the volley, and I thought if I hit it then I will find it somewhere around. I think I did it correctly. I took a bearing now. I was looking back at the tree, and according to that I decided on my not arrow, on my direction. Yeah, so I think I'm almost going the right direction. It looks fine, and I think when I get to the, you know, start of the volley, I will correct myself a little bit. So, and it was a cliff. So actually the approach or the attack that I decided to do was a good one. Now I even saw the control, so So good. Now what? Now to number 7. That was... I decided to go down this valley and around all these big rocks because I noticed that the control is like down. So I thought it would be easier to go from the below. And I must say this was a good decision because first of all you catch a breath because you are going down, and you have this big rock on your left. It's fairly obvious that you have to go around it. So that was nice. It wasn't easy to run around it. This water stream, or no, it's like occasional streams. Sometimes when it rains a lot, it's full of water. I think this was not necessary to go so close to the big rocks, but yeah, this way at least I kind of avoided some vegetation that I would have to climb up. And here I see the control, so I guess it was easier. To me it seems that it was easier to go around than to climb up and then go from the top. Now to number 8, I basically decided to go around. Here it seems that I'm trying to help somebody. Yes. And yeah, this guy is the same category as me, so now I'm basically following him, and we both ran this way. Yeah. He also decided to go around, and I think it was a good decision because running up and then running down doesn't make sense to me when I'm looking at it now. So let us run, and I will move it closer to control 8. As you can see, it was nothing really difficult. There was one junction. On that junction we went to the left and through this valley. Now I don't know where exactly or how exactly we decided to climb up, but again you could see this kind of contours from afar, so it was kind of obvious that the control will be there. It's just really difficult to climb up when it is on the top.
85 je tohle.
Well, I guess to the control 9, this is again fairly obvious how to get there. Basically climbed up from this valley and then basically straight to the next one, and again it's at the edge of the valley, kind of. It's a rock, so you have to be careful. The one point that can help you is the vegetation, but at this stage the trees were not really with the leaves, so it wasn't very obvious. The vegetation boundary at least wasn't very obvious. Yeah, so I just basically went straight ahead and followed this guy, and then when I saw the valley I just tried to go a little bit around, you know, and soon after I will get to the control. So there is really not much to say about it, you know, like here I thought maybe here I should go, so I went. I tried to follow the contours as much as I could, but as you can see, when I slow down, that's the point where I try to be cautious, you know. And here I thought maybe a little further. I don't know why I went down here. I don't really remember what led me to this decision, but here I correctly pointed to the control, so like I probably knew where am I. So that's one plus point for me. I'm glad that I'm not that stupid. And here it is. So to number 10, yeah, to number 10 you have to climb up. So you can't avoid the slopes. Let's say. I think I could have gone straight from the valley, but I decided to hit the road, at least for a while, so I get, you know, some kind of an anchor point, something that I can hold on for a while. And I also saw that there is a significant tree, so I thought, okay, I will go to the main road, pick up on that significant tree, and then I will from that significant tree I will hit the small cliff again. I was expecting the path much sooner, I remember that, but now I'm on it, and now yeah, I should pick up some speed. Yeah, this looked like a significant tree, but either my GPS is slowed down or maybe the recording is a little bit ahead. Now I am going to the right. Yes, so it fairly sits correctly. Yeah. And there should be some significant tree, probably this one on the right. Okay, so I was heading towards it, and from that I thought I should get to the control. Yeah. As you can see, I'm not so sure where am I, but well, I'm not so sure. Still pretty difficult for me to take the proper, or to decide on the proper direction. You know, the flow, I'm still missing the flow, you know, like continuous running, being able to map during some, you know, longer runs on the roads. Number 11, I guess. Yeah, I think I will run around here. It makes sense to me, and so I will be running around this. Not a cliff. It's not a cliff. A ridge. Around this ridge, because it's the fastest way. And also I noticed that there is one more valley, this one, now it's back from me, so I thought let's keep it simple and go along the roads, along the path. Yeah, I'm cutting it here, and come on, soon yeah, this is easy. This is main road. And now I was looking to the left and I was looking for that opening, but basically I saw it in front of me. I knew the direction, so nothing really much to say. I knew that I have to climb up, and I saw that one of that climb is backwards, and now I see it again in front of me. So let me climb that up. You can skip it. It will take me a while anyways. When I got to the top, it was easy. The control was basically visible. And here I was probably planning how to get to control 12. Yeah, I think it's 12. And I didn't want to lose the elevation, the height, so I decided to go around this valley. And I did a small mistake when I was attacking the control. So now I will speed it up, or you can skip it. So here I went down too early. I didn't. I thought that I'm at the end, but I wasn't. I should more carefully check my compass, let's say. I deviated from the direction, maybe because of some vegetation. Now I was a bit lost. But I saw this guy and I thought, okay, so let's follow him. He was probably going down and up again, which was okay because this was not a big climb. But because I got lost, I lost a couple seconds and he caught up on me. And to control number 13, I went with him. I basically followed him. He had this idea that we will go down and then to the right through the first valley. Or the second one? Maybe the second one. No. I think now we will go to the right, so that's the first one. My idea was to go to the left one. And we climbed up and then we basically went around, or not around, but along the meadow.
Já tam taky vidím, ale ono tam se budeš taky do kopce škrábat, takhle přijdeš z vrchu, no. No, můžeme.
So the gamekeeper goals were again fairly obvious.
No, dobrý, já už nemůžu tak už padal.
Felt, got up.
To ještě není naše.
This was not our control. Our control was a little bit further. Since we were two to navigate, it was a little bit easier.
Já bych řekl, že víc tady
I was too quick, maybe too early to check on it, but it's straight in front of us here in this small depression. Not a depression.
Tady vidím nějakou.
Valley. Now there will be
102, jo.
a big mistake coming,
Dolů.
which I
I'm
don't
overhead,
really
no?
know how to explain, to be honest. For some reason,
Jako,
and we both did the mistake, that's the funny part. I guess he got distracted by me,
asi to dává větší smysl.
but
vrchem.
now we are basically running around these volley edges, and when we get to the point where we should have picked up some kind of direction, I think I picked the direction wrongly, maybe because of the vegetation. I don't know why I was, orienteering along the vegetation, why I didn't pick up the correct bearing. Maybe it was this guy who was running that way, but I don't know, man.
Bych řekl, že
For
trochu
some
víc
reason I
doprava.
thought it's more to the right. Obviously it was more to the left. I could have saved it still here, but I got lost at this
Ty
point
porosty, kdyby se děli.
and lost completely the, like I lost the sense where am I, and here the vegetation, in this vegetation I got lost the direction. Now this German girl was asking where she is. I didn't know. I was confused as well. As you
I
can
think
see,
we are somewhere here. La, la.
maybe
I
we
don't
will
see
see it on the map.
Yeah, somewhere here. I don't know exactly where,
No.
but I'm going
So I
here.
thought,
So I think this must be the
well, I
big
thought that I'm
gorge.
at the
La.
edge of this of the edge vegetation, but I didn't recognize this kind of clearing. That where am I
Yes,
standing?
somewhere
so
here.
I
Here
thought that
or-
I'm
or here,
somewhere
I think.
else, And now maybe because of this girl, I
or
got
maybe-
distracted and didn't really orient my
Okay,
map.
maybe we are
I thought
here. It looks like
that
we are
I'm at this
here
edge
because
of-
this is this.
that I mistaken
this,
it for this,
Look,
you
there is
know,
north. We will be
the water
somewhere
line,
here.
let's say.
Look here. I
So I
think we are
thought
here.
that if I will run along it,
So
I will get
somewhere here.
to the correct
Yes. So I will be going
position,
there.
let's say. And now I'm still running along it, but completely different direction. I maybe it was something.
Už jsi našel?
It was in the map, but it
Ne, ne.
was. And then I
Ale
met this guy who was also lost. So we started looking
musí
together.
být tady někde. Já jsem se zaběhl tam.
Then he told me that below us it's the road and there are these big clearings. So we
A to je taková ta
started
hlavní
going
cesta,
back,
takže
but both of us were lost
ale ty se,
and distracted.
já jdu teprve na
Yeah,
14.
now he's showing where we
Když se
are.
podíváš tou dírou dolů,
Jo, to je ta hlavní.
dále
And
pod
I really don't know why we
Kříží
went
se to
the way we went
tamhle vlevo,
now, because
Aha,
takže mi to musí
obviously we should
být
go
vlevo.
straight back.
jo,
Jo,
jo.
teda aspoň si to myslím.
And we go to the left.
Asi jo.
Maybe it's the rocks that you are still trying to go along with them. I don't really understand it. It's like
No, já jsem si myslel, že to víc vpravo.
stupidity, complete opposite. 90 degrees mistake. He is lost, I am lost.
No, takhle,
It's just funny. Now I see there
tak
is
to
the
bude tady víc
finish.
vlevo.
So I
Ještě?
thought, okay, so we must be somewhere
Já
where
nevím,
there
já
is the
zkouším.
finish. close by, so we must be
Ale pod náma je
somewhere
cíl.
else. We
Tamhle
have
to je
to
cíl
go back
nějaký.
more.
Tak jsme se
And he
podívali.
said, yes,
Takže
yes,
my
let's...
jsme, že hele, my musíme ještě jako
Oh
dozadu, že my jsme
man,
někde
this is so
tady na...
My se díváme na cíl
stupid.
a my bychom se měli dívat takhle.
Yeah, so I will speed it up again a little bit
Yeah.
because now we
Musíme tady někde.
basically
Takže spíš tam dozadu, jakoby...
directed ourselves
zpátky,
a
ne?
little better, and we are going back. So I will speed it up.
Jasně, tam musíme, ne?
No.
So as you saw, we didn't
Jo, to bude
caught
až
up
tady.
the proper direction, and we are going around the rocks all the way. Man, I
To je
can't.
až tady možná, ne?
I just laugh about us. Yeah, now I see the control on the other edge, so I just, you know, I was just trying to pick up the correct how to get there. You know. At the end, I decided to go this through the valley and climb it up back. And now straight to the finish, I guess. Yeah. So he's right behind me. Now, I think this going down this way didn't turn out so well for me or for us, because there was this fence and it was not very runnable. It was difficult, at least, to say. So yeah, this is the end of the race basically. We could have gone a shoot to the left. I got distracted by this edge. I already thought that I'm at the end, so that's why I'm going so far into this vegetation. And now there is this fence that you can't cross.
Ty vole, já jsem vlezl do
And I
oplocenky.
just saw that.
Ale ona je tady furt oplocenka.
Yeah, man,
To akorát ten
I'm
plot,
hitting my head.
do hajzlu
If I
ten plot
could, I
akorát.
would be hitting my
Jestli tam
head.
to je zbořený a tady ne.
So all along,
Ne, to je
all
prostě
around this
oplocenka.
fence, and then we came to control
oplocenka,
15.
aha.
So what I would say is you have to be very focused, and you should know exactly where you are, and definitely you should like take care and you know, always properly orient your map. You should know where is the north, so you know where to, what direction you are running. And yeah, that was the mistakes I did. And other than that, it was nice race. I enjoyed it. And I will see you at the next stage. This was a short race, and the next one is a long race. So thanks for watching, thanks for following along, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified for the next video. Cheers, bye.